And hello to all of my Scorpios. This is Queen Amon Ra coming to you with your Motivational Monday reading. Scorpio, it may be still Sunday where you are, so don't forget to watch the video that's dated May 7th through June 7th. This is preparing you for the week. Monday motivational video sometimes goes up early, depending on where you are in the world, further helping you to prepare for the week, right? So if your week's day starts on your work week starts on Monday, you already got the questions and the answer to the test coming up for this next moon phase, right? We are coming up on the last quarter moon phase in Aquarius. I gave you the questions on the video dated the 7th of May through the 7th of June. This is an extension of that, helping you to stay focused. You'll know that you landed on the bright side of the moon in Aquarius coming up on the 12th of this month if you're feeling more idealistic, creative, tolerant, if you're feeling like a humanitarian with a progressive outlook. In contrast, you'll notice if you or other people have landed on the dark side of the moon, if you're feeling more unpredictable, contrary, aloof, fixed in an opinion about whatever it is, and also tactless, right? For you as a water sign, an Aquarius moon actually accentuates your imaginative, clairvoyant qualities. Means that you have a unique talent for self-expression. All right, let's get into it, Scorpios. I'm talking to you. If you have Scorpio anywhere in your birth chart, not just your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, but anywhere in your birth chart, including if Scorpio is your MC or IC, I am talking to you. Here we have the Sun card. This is really reiterating, stay focused on your purpose. Stay in your light. Whatever you feel mental clarity when you're doing it, you feel like you can levitate when you're doing it, when you feel like you are personally powerful when you do it, you feel like you notice things so inside and out so well, whatever it is. If you're an educator, do that, stay in your light. If you're a healer, do that, stay in your light. Whatever it is that your purpose to do, your mission, source wants you to stay in your light. Have compassion for people who don't know what their light is, right? Who are trying to find their light. Source is saying you don't have to sit around and overthink who manipulated you in the past. All you need to know is that whenever you found your light, there's a lot of people who are still trying to find their light. They're still trying to find themselves. And again, you can have compassion, but you can also recognize that if people are trying to manipulate you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, Scorpio, again, you're moving on from it, right? Your money is in perfect alignment. You work very, very hard by investing in yourselves. Here we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, and also the Queen of Pentacles. You work very hard on your throne. There's a lot of people who thought they knew what their purpose was until they realized, this isn't it, right? So there's a lot of people who are still looking for somebody else to tell them what their purpose is, instead of they're looking for another human being to tell them what their purpose is, instead of looking to God, Most High God, that is, to find out what their purpose is. All we have to do is ask God, what is my purpose? Why am I here? How can I serve you, God? What am I doing? They're going to realize their whole life has been leading them to their life, their purpose, right? But they can be real frustrating when people are looking to the left and looking to the right, and they're looking at yours and comparing you to them. That can bring up jealousy, envy, feelings of lack of career success, lack of prosperity. It can look like lack of patience, but really what it is that they're frustrated and upset with themselves. They're frustrated, and so it's some projecting into your water. So stay focused, stay focused, stay focused. Because again, while you may be compassionate, you don't have to overthink certain things. Here we have the Death card. We also have Princess of Cups. We also have the Strength card, Healing, Six of Swords, and also Judgment. So we have the Death card, which is your card here. This is Scorpio's card, and the Judgment card is Pluto. Somebody is definitely breaking some kind of has either already broken some kind of generational cycles, chains, or curses, or you're about to break generational cycles, chains, or curses. Again, the source wants you to put your ego, like, get rid of any ego attached to the fact that you know what your purpose is, and there's some people who don't know what their purpose is. You got to know how to recognize when people cut themselves out of your life or burn bridges, and you're not trying to extend an olive branch to rebuild. Okay, you got to know when to say, okay, I need to flush out my water, I need to move on, right? And so source wants you to get this right here, healing. Get your rest, go get a massage, do something that's going to aid you in your healing. One of the most overlooked rituals that people keep forgetting about is rest. Sometimes it's healthy for you to turn off the cell phone. Sometimes it's just healthy to just be with self, be by yourself, just you and God, right? But source is saying keep any ego, any arrogance, any pride about something, keep it on a short leash. Like, people can see how hard you work. People can see who you are. They see you, right? So you stay strong when you are knowing that you're on the throne of compassion and also the throne of your wealth, right? So source is saying you stay focused. Here we have the Princess of Cups. Somebody could have love interest in their lives. A new love interest in their lives. But source is saying to you, when you move on from certain energies that have been trying to manipulate you and play games and that kind of stuff, source is saying to you, you know what, you already see it for what it is. They're still trying to find themselves. They're still trying to find their light. And this is not, again, this is not in a prideful or arrogant way. This is in the most humble way of like, God, thank you that I found the sun. I found my purpose in this life. I can't be around people who are master manipulators because I need to protect my water. So if they're still trying to find themselves and trying to make me feel bad for what I feel like I don't have a purpose in life. I don't feel like, those kind of things. You want to be with people who are also in their light. Those are the people that's going to motivate you. People that's going to keep you at a high frequency. Those other people, like I said, they're going to keep you at a low frequency. Here we have a Tower card. So somebody is not going to be putting any energy into people who are constantly trying to manipulate you off of your throne, knowing that you work very hard on your throne, right? So here we have the Queen of Pentacles twice. You are, like I said before, you are this person who is highly respected in your personal and your professional life. Like, people see you as an asset to their lives, both personally and professionally. Like, people want to be connected to you, but it'll also remember, attractive energy is also will attract haters as well as people who genuinely love you. You have to be the person to be able to sift through all of that, to discern. Remain hopeful, remain blissful, remain optimistic. Leave your past in the past. Let whomever from your past think whatever. You're going to have to be just that delivered from people's opinions. And I don't think, for Scorpios, I don't think that's going to be a problem for you at all. But this is just what your reading is saying. So something from your past that's going through a Tower moment, will definitely try to rear its ugly head. Source says give it absolutely no energy. Some people are literally going through hell, and they will definitely drag you down into that hell. So if you in your light and you with other people who are in their light, stay focused. Remember, stay positive, stay moving forward. You also have a guardian angel that's watching over you and protecting you, knowing that you work very hard to get to where you are. Here we have the Ace of Pentacles. So for you to step down off of your throne and God has this like literally red carpet rolled out for you, in every area of your life. I see somebody also who has worked very hard to be in a leadership position. Again, you're highly regarded, well respected in both your personal and your professional life. Stay in that light. Stay in that light. Stay in that light. I don't care what from your past tries to resurface to try to drag you back. Rumors, people saying stuff, whatever that's trying to overwhelm you. Sources like leave it, turn off the water faucet. You're not wasting another emotion on it. Here we have the Six of Cups. Somebody was definitely, here we have somebody, God wants somebody to operate in childlike faith. We also have the Three of Wands, the Justice card, the Queen of Wands. We have the Knight of Coins and also the Seven of Coins. See, your money is growing. Here's another thing, your money is growing. And so people, when they see that your money is growing and they haven't found their light, and when I say your money, that means you could be in a new love life, that's money growing, because money is not just paper and coins. It's also connected to our relationships with other people. People will try to sue you. They will try to find something to try to bring you down to their level. And sources say, leave the past in the past. I already got that under control. That's what the Tower card is for. Justice in your favor. Sources saying just stay focused. People just don't want people to be happy. See, on your way to your light, everybody makes mistakes. but it's the humility, it's the lessons that you learn, it's the forgiveness and grace that you ask source. The same grace and forgiveness that God gave people who hurt you, God is giving you too, Scorpio. So bottom line is that people feel like, okay, well, I'm so miserable in my skin, I gotta somehow drag Scorpio down with me, so that they can feel miserable, and I won't feel better until I gotta come up. It's like a person who is constantly like, it's like a person who ruins all of their kids' marriage because they can't, they can't stay married. But when they find that right person, all of a sudden they smiling, they're happy, they're this and that. Doesn't take the sting away from what they did to you, or you could have been married to somebody, or or somebody who was like jealous in the workplace. They just come in there like a Tasmanian demon, just ruining everybody, gossiping, just keeping mess going. Somebody in your family, same thing. People that you try to help in the past, and they'll tell you that you helped them. All they gonna talk about is they got close to you, they found this out about you, they found that out, whatever, trying to come back from your past. Bottom line is, here we have the Knight of Coins. And so the Knight of Coins again lets me know that you've been working really, really hard. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Coins, same thing. Like I said, it's two energies in particular, and this is coming up in a lot of people's readings. So somebody may have all the, if you're a cross watcher and you've been watching like all of the signs, or your sun, moon, rising and you've been watching those 3 videos in particular, and you see these two energies just keep coming up. It's two energies from somebody's past that for you, you're saying, I would not let them get anywhere near me, right? And it's not for the fact that you feel like you're better than they are. It's just that they are committed to dimming your light because you're in your light, right? Instead of them they put that same determination in finding their purpose. Guess what? Problem solved. They'll be healed from all kinds of stuff. So, like I said before, here we have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands energy is a person who is happy, charismatic, and free. Sit comfortable on your throne. Like I said before, you've already moved on from some energies, Scorpio, and you will never look back. Be comfortable on your throne. You don't need to compare yourself to anybody. You don't have any competition. You don't need to talk about how this person is jealous of you. It is what it is. You don't need to give it any air whatsoever. Here we have the 6 of Cups. Source wants you to operate in childlike faith. Here we have the 3 of Wands, expansion all around you. When I tell you, you should be expecting great things to happen for you, Scorpio, I'm talking about you really should be expecting great things to happen because your money is perfectly aligned. Like I said, somebody is in a leadership position. Somebody could have also worked with somebody who you thought was your friend in the workplace, or y'all were cool, or they were bringing you gossip and all of this other stuff until you surpassed them. You may have gotten a position over them. All of a sudden, you're the worst person in the world. The same gossip they were doing about other people, they doing the same thing about you. Bottom line, source is saying, no, you could tell them, hey, I worked hard on these degrees and I did X, Y, and Z. You could tell them that if you wanted to, but you don't need to. Sources like, keep any pride and arrogance. Your work is speaking for itself. You don't need to say a thing. You don't need to say a thing. Some people are still trying to find their light, but see, because they have this such a prideful arrogance about them. Scorpio, like I said, just stay as far away from them as possible if you can. Here we have the 4 of Cups, we have the 5 of Cups, we have the Emperor card, we have the Knight of Cups, the 9 of Swords, and also the nine of Pentacles, right? So again, source is saying to you, there could be a Pisces, there could be a Pisces, there could be another Scorpio, there could be an Aries, coming from the past, there could be a Leo somewhere involved. Source is saying to you, don't step down off of your throne. Don't step down off of your throne. You don't need to give it a whole lot of thought. All you need to just let source, is 2 energies in particular, because we got these two 4 of Cups right here. Source is saying to you, just thank God in advance that they have no access to you whatsoever. Here we have the 9 of Swords. They have been a nightmare to you in the past. Like I said, you've already sailed on from the energies. You're not looking back. You don't plan on going back. You don't regret moving on from energies. But every time you look down in that dark hole, it takes you back to a real dark place in your life. like I said, where you are right now is rebuilding your foundation, like going back between the ages of 0 and 7, and you're saying, okay, I need to get my root chakra back together. Like I need to rebuild as an adult. So I'm protecting you're going through a rebirth, right? Your ruling planet Pluto is retrograde, and it's a death rebirth planet. So you're going through a rebirth yourself, and you're like, I need to get my root back together, where I'm so solid myself, my career is successful, I'm prosperous, I'm loyal to myself, I'm loyal to my purpose. I know that I'm vital to, like, source is vital to my success. Staying in my purpose vital to my success. I know that I'm patient, I'm building stability, patience, I'm building security. So there's nothing, whether it's a romantic relationship, colleague, that nothing can come in and break your foundation that you've built. You're moving towards financial independence. So you only want to be, the people that you're giving access to your universe should be also people who are operating in their light, because you got to be super careful, Scorpios, because emotionally you all are the most intelligent side. So you can deal with a lot of emotion. You can deal with, toxic energies better than the average person. You can deal with a lot of things, but remember, water is reflective, so you don't want to reflect the energy that people have projected onto you, because you'll have years that you cleaning up all of the stuff that people have deposited, the rumors they put on you, the stuff that they're talking about. Don't let them anywhere near you. So even if they got pictures, those pictures from years ago, I haven't let that person near me for years. Right here we have the Knight of Cups. So the only person that can save you from any of this is you, really. It's just about, like I said, you see them somewhere, stay as far away from them as possible. Just very toxic energy. They haven't found their light. And remember, age doesn't equate to wisdom. They can be older than you, younger than you, whatever. Hating on your social media page. It's all kinds of stuff that people are trying to do. Sources saying to you, listen, they hating on your social media, going to, see people trying to put spells on you. I mean, just craziness. Bottom line is, stay in your light. That's where the healing is. Stay in your light, because that is where the healing is, in your light, Scorpios. Let's get ready to close it out. Oops. 7 of Cups. There's definitely some temptation to vibrate low, like maybe go out and indulge in some kind of something where you're partying, or some kind of nightlife or something like that. Source is saying to you, you don't need to do any of that. Don't vibrate low just to be connected, just to show everybody that you don't think you better than they are. You don't have to. You're in your light. That's where the healing is. That's where you get recharged from, right? Again, it's two energies that are going through a tower moment in particular. They're going through some stuff. They are really, really going through some stuff, and things are not working out. And like I said, it was two energies that you moved on from, and you are never looking back. You're saying, nope, I'm never, ever looking back. You've already been through a long and arduous journey with those energies. You're not going back to join them in the hell that they're in. They're hotheads. Source is saying to you, tap into your strength, keep your pride at bay. Like, you know what? There's a lot you could say. It's a lot you could just go completely in on somebody, to somebody's in particular. Sources like, don't do it. Here we have the Magician card. You got clear messages coming through. That's the beautiful thing about Mercury and Pluto being retrograde. Mercury is giving you all you need to do is be in hermit mode. Like, take some time to be near water to just receive messages, right? Your brain is not going crazy. You're not delusional. It's not like you're not imagining things. You are an emotional sign, so you're picking up energy from coming through the water. It's like somebody dropped a message in a bottle and it floated straight to you. All you need to do is pay attention to that communication, however it's coming through. And so Source is saying to you, whether it's coming through a dream, premonition, deja vu, dream, daydream, night dream, however it's coming through, Scorpio, you just need to pay attention and make sure, you know what, I've already moved on from something. They have no more access to me whatsoever. I don't care what they say. No access whatsoever. Absolutely no access. See, some people, if you give them no emotion whatsoever, eventually they want to come around. When they see things happening for you, you becoming rich, you married, or if that's what you want, your career is in full swing. All of a sudden, they want to come back and they want to communicate with you. There's nothing to communicate. I already moved on. I've already moved. There's nothing to talk about. Number one, I put myself first, and that was the problem all along. I was putting everybody else first. People won't come back and tell you what you did for them. They won't come back and say, oh, you were compassionate towards them. You gave them great ideas. You gave them opportunity. They won't come back and tell people that. They'll only come back and tell people because they were not in their light, right? So you're the problem. Here we have number one. You are a self-starter, Scorpio, with very innovative ways of creating opportunity. Your determination and endurance are powerful and will help you get through rough times and reach success. Let's pull an affirmation card and let's go ahead and close it out. Affirmation card and let's close it out. Let's close it out. Let's close it out. Let us close it out. Let's close it out. Growth. Here we go. I am a work in progress. I release old habits and create new trails. Each day I am getting better. I am in charge of the direction of my life. I am not defined by my past. I grow through my struggles. Roadblocks create opportunity. Yep, that is what I have for you, Scorpios. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you all on Midweek Wednesday. Bye.